literally on our way to Leighon to welcome Burges Salmon to celebrate the signing of the carbon contract that we announced on our first vlog in June this year, 2025. So we've got the whole Burges Salmon senior leadership team coming to the estate to see where their investment in the world's leading high quality carbon credits is paying for and the conservation that's come on the back of it. We've got Esme with us, who's going to lead the tour. Hi, Esme. And we've got the completely unreasonable Archibald Barnes, who's set up a pop-up restaurant at Leighon that you're going to see as well. How you do anything is how you do everything. We're selling a premium product. Every part of this process has to be premium. And my plan of attack is Ben's going to catch us somewhat of a vlog today, only a short one, but it's such a cool day we wanted to bring you all behind the scenes.
So we've stopped up en route, Cafe 360 in Bovey Tracy. This is kind of where OC really started. Some of my first conversations with the awesome Glenn Woodcock, one of our early board members and a founding member of Oxygen House. We used to meet here at this super cool bike-themed cafe. It's just amazing. It's just around the corner from the Leighon Estate, so I always like to drop in here, spend a bit of time writing, thinking about what's going to happen for the day before we head to the estate. Been picked by George, our amazing general counsel, who will be really embarrassed when he hears this, but the whole deal with Burges Salmon and us breaking a world record on carbon credits wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for George. He found our partnership and relationship with Burges Salmon over 4 years ago now, and they've helped us with every transaction. And through that time, we've built amazing relationships at every level of the business, from the most junior lawyers through to their senior and managing partners, some of which you're going to meet with us today on the estate. So, should we go to Leighon? I think so.
So, welcome to Leighon, the most incredible 120 acres of Atlantic rainforest sat amongst 800 acres of Dartmoor. I can honestly say, if it wasn't for Burges Salmon, we would not own this place.
Great. So what we've done is we've broken a long these fill drains all in here. Now when the water flows down, it's going to fill these scrapes up. And these will be wet during the winter, but they will be dry in the summer. And like exposed crack mud's really, really good for vertebrates and insects, things like that to live in. You'll get deer, badgers, foxes drinking from here. With the insects, you get the bats and the birds, and it just sort of starts to build that picture. So part of our B&G plans in here are likely to be lowering the nutrient levels. So we'll do nutrient stripping. So we'll let lots of the grass come up, the rushes and everything else, they soak up that nutrients. We'll cut it, take it away. Let it grow up again, that's soaking up more nutrients, cut it, take it away. And eventually the levels will lower down to, like, it sounds weird, right? Low nutrients levels. You think, why would you want that? But actually that supports the greater diversity. So at the minute where you've got the docks and the nettles that love high nutrients levels, they're just out competing everything else. Nothing else has got much of a chance here.
Guys, before we start talking about our wonderful watercourse, as you've been seeing, we've been going through a lot of acorns. I'm sure a lot of you know, but it's a mast year this year. So that means every 4 or 5 years, we've got a surplus of fruit being produced. So we've had so many kind of apples, pears everywhere, but also that's obviously acorns, the fruit of the oak tree. And that's a funny evolution. So it's basically to produce a surplus of food to try and outcompete all of obviously those squirrels and the birds that will bury it. So it's basically making sure that we are going to have, like I was saying back there, that self-sustaining population. So it's really exciting, but I love kind of the crunchiness of it because you don't see it all the time, and it's been really obvious this year when you're driving, when you're walking all over the country.
Guys, come in. So, this week's vlog's going out just after we've launched our intern programme. And what you'll see throughout some of this footage, you might have already seen it, is the incredible Esme and Archie, people who have previously come into this organisation as interns, and they're flying. They're leading tours and visits with one of the country's leading law firms and our partner Burges Salmon. They're incredible, and it makes me so proud to see the next generation of conservationists, environmentalists, estate managers, financiers, legal people. Any way you can contribute to what we're trying to do, we want the best people, so get applying. These streams, they carry more than water, they carry life itself. Restoring and protecting this rainforest, it improves water quality, boosts biodiversity. So my kids' favourite part of Leighon on this estate is a set of naturally formed fairy steps that you hook around the side of the river here, and you can nip up the hillside. Check out these steps.
So the other thing we're doing or hoping to do here is biodiversity net gain. We're going to be looking to do heathland restoration, species-rich grasslands, putting in infield trees, wetlands and all of that kind of lowland meadows as well. So it's going to really be bringing in that mosaic of different habitats. We currently have about 3,000 units from all of our schemes, so one in Mornicott, one in Shropham and one down at Sibleyback. We'll be adding Leighon and Swineley to that as well. We are going to be the third biggest supplier in the country of B&G units. Our habitat bank is going to be that premium OC style.
From this vantage point, at the edge of the rainforest, we can see a mosaic of habitats across Leighon. That structural diversity is super important for the environment. Our work goes beyond trees and carbon. It's about creating landscapes where woodlands, grasslands, rivers and species can all thrive together.
Yes, we're now at the top of the plantation. We're going to walk down through. We're probably going to see, what, a third of it probably on our way, which is quite cool. We're going to go down, do a bit of an L, and then miraculously we're going to come out opposite where you guys all got dropped off this morning. It's almost like I planned it. This is the bit where we're going to have tons and tons of trees in the ground, so just be really careful. We've got the tall fences like that because there's velociraptors in there. No, I'm joking. It's deer fencing to keep those out and keep the pressure off. But yeah, just be really careful while you're studying and you'll be all right. There is like tracks, so to speak, that are historic tracks we haven't planted on. We'll stick to those. There's going to be like thistles and things like that on your legs. If you don't like thistles or you're wearing leggings, maybe just go back of the queue and let everyone at the front take them on, and then you'll have a smooth ride.
We have 12 different species here. Please don't ask me to name them all, but that will be hazel, oak, aspen. We're going to have some willows, we're going to have some alder, we're going to have some birch. So all of that kind of wonderful native broadleaf. The species mix varies as we go down the hill. It's much wetter down there compared to the upland here. And these are around 2 years old now, these trees. We've done our first beat up. It was really successful. We're now we're over 100% beaten up here, which means, if you don't know what a beat up is, it's not anything aggressive. It basically means we're restocking the trees that have all died. So we can't assume that when we're going to be putting them in, they're all going to survive straight away. A lot of them will die from just kind of drought or anything like that. We've had a very hot summer as well. So we'll come in at the end of the year, we'll replant them. That will also give a different age structure of trees. Yeah, it was very much a full circle moment, starting back in March when we actually had this conversation, to London Climate Action Week, mentioning it to the whole world and then bringing them back here.
Well, and even longer for you, because your intern assessment day at
Leighon, and the whole design of it, all the consultation, the whole process going through, making it happen, putting all the fences in, planting all the trees, and then be able to show all of that wonderful work to the people that have obviously bought it to invest in it going into the future.
So the fact it brings everything together. It brings the environment part of it, the impact part of it, the investment part of it. We hosted them for lunch in the barn, which you'll have seen some footage of already. And that's Archie doing his thing, his unreasonable hospitalityness, and hearing the amazing guys at Burges Salmon sing your praises and Archie's. And then we can link that all the way back to, for this year's interns that are going to see this as they're applying, what's the advice they need to hear to be stood where you are in the next few years?
Listen, be curious, be ambitious.
Rip the piss out of the CEO at the first possible opportunity.
And bring that spark and that interest that nobody else in the company has.